Yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? It's your main man, Druuill, and as always, I'm back at you with another video. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the chosen vessels. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the star seeds, the light beings, the divine ones. We in here. Look, listen. This is what today's message is about, all right? Doing what you hate will lead to a life that you love. Make the sacrifice or remain in poverty. All right. If you don't want to stay average, you're going to have to make a sacrifice so that you don't have to remain in poverty. And what that sacrifice, it could be many things that you sacrifice: time, money, energy. All right. The things that you sacrifice are going to bring you that much closer to your goal. Instead of going out hanging out with the fellas or going out hanging out with the girls, you putting time into your dreams, sis. Yeah, instead of going out last week, that was good of you. You stay home, you put time and effort into your dreams. You realize that sooner or later, all that time and effort that you put into that, it's gonna pay off. All that time and effort that you put into that, you cannot afford to let all that time and effort go to waste. Okay? You cannot afford to let all that time and effort go to waste. So all those times where you didn't feel like it, you dreaded it, you hated it, all right, that's going to lead you to a life that you love. Okay? All that time and all that effort was not wasted. It was not for nothing. It was for something. And it's for something big, because it's going to lead you to something big. Okay? God didn't have you just sit around and do all those, even if you failed, even if you didn't get anywhere with it. God didn't have you sit around and do all those tries and all that effort and all those projects. God didn't have you do all that for no reason. There's something with that, okay? There's a lesson to be learned. There was something that you were supposed to achieve from that, and you did, and you're about to reap the benefit. All right? But I just want you to keep doing what you hate. All right. If it's something that you don't like to do, if it's something that you don't feel like doing, do it anyway. Make sure that you still do it. You got to do what you hate, because when you do what you hate, it's going to lead to a life that you love. So if you could program your mind to do things that make you feel uncomfortable, if you could program your mind to do things that you don't feel like doing, after you get it done, you'll feel like a king, a queen, a champion, unstoppable, undefeated. Okay, you will feel incredible. After you get it done, what's going to happen is you're going to unlock a greater percentage in your mind to do things, to get things done. You have just unlocked that much more energy. You can now go that much more harder, because you took the opportunity to go harder. All right, when you go hard, you're able to go harder. Pause. When you go longer, you're able to go for more time. You're able to extend your energy. You're able to extend the quality of the effort that you're willing to give. Okay? It's just like lifting weights. It's just like running. It's just like exercising. The more you do, the easier it gets, the better you become, the better you get. Okay? So keep doing what you hate, because all those days, all those minutes, hours, seconds of all that uncomfortable effort, all those uncomfortable tries, all the failure, all the almost having it and not getting anywhere, all that's going to add up to something. All that's going to amount to something, even if it's just wisdom on how not to give up. You'd be surprised what you will learn from working on your goals and dreams, even if you don't become successful yet. Okay, an emphasis on yet, because God's not going to have any of us work on our goals and our dreams for nothing. Okay, we may have some things we may need to learn. We may have some things we need to improve on. But once we learn those things and once we improve, we will take off, because it's our destiny and God chose us. You better believe it. So keep doing it. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, I want you to do it. If it makes you feel tired, if it makes you feel angry, if it makes you feel anxious, I want you to do it. If you feel like you can't do it, I still want you to do it. Okay? You'll still, even if you do something wrong, you can do it until what? You get it right. So if you do anything there's a saying, it's anything that's worth doing right is worth doing wrong until you get it right. So if you don't know what you're doing, do it wrong. But just make sure you do something. If you don't have this part right, keep doing it until you get it right. If you don't have that part right, keep doing it till you get that part right. Excuse me, y'all. All right. Gotta rehydrate. Something is gonna click. Something is eventually gonna come to you and let you know that you are headed in the right direction. It'll be that much better than the last one. More people will gravitate to it. More people will like it. More people will wanna use that one. All right, you'll know. You will know. Signs will show. Okay, you'll know whether what you're doing is right or what you're doing is wrong. But if it's wrong, still keep doing it because enough failures will lead to a success. Okay, don't let that word failure deter you from going after your dreams. Okay, enough failures will turn into a success. If you fail enough times, one of those failures by laws of the universe is going to have to be a success. You're going to have to get hit once. All right. And it's not like the lottery or anything. When you're working towards your goals and you're working towards your dreams, it's a little bit more concrete than the lottery. Okay. Because you have more control over it. You have control over the amount of effort you put in. You have control over the amount of time you put in. You have control over the amount of energy you put in. All right, when it comes to your goals and dreams, you have an unlimited resource of energy. When it comes to lottery, you got to keep working so you can have money so you can pay for that. But when it comes to your dreams and your goals, you have unlimited resource. That's why it's a gift from God because it don't cost nothing for you to just start today. It don't cost nothing. You might have to go to the studio to go record your song, but it don't cost nothing for you to grab a pen and paper and write it down and memorize it. So when you get to the studio, boom, you got that thing. Okay, you may need some paint supplies, but it don't cost nothing for you to sketch the idea. It don't cost nothing for you to grab some crayons, go in your little brother sister room and grab whatever they got and start now. Okay, it's something laying around your house. Even if you gotta take it old school, use some fruits and berries, something. It's something for you to do. All right. Whether you gotta go out, take some sticks and do some art, do some any type of art. Okay, be creative. Everybody's so creative. Okay, be creative. You know what I'm saying? Um, anything that you can do, anything that you could do to get it done, anything that you could do to get started. Okay, but once, even when you love doing what you do, right? After you get started, even though you love it's something that you love to do, there's going to be days where you don't feel like doing it, and that's where discipline comes in. If you're not disciplined with your goals and your dreams, you're not going to make it. Even some days I gotta catch myself, I gotta force myself and push myself and make myself be disciplined. But I do it so that I could continue to be successful. I do it so that I could free up time for other things in my life. Because if you don't do what you need to do, if you're not disciplined, you're gonna hold your own self back, and you're gonna fall back, and you're gonna have to catch up on time, and that's gonna hold you back. That's going to waste your time, and that's going to make you miss out on opportunities when you could have been benefiting and reaping the benefit off things. But now you got to start all over again. Now you got to build that momentum back up, and you don't want to have to do that. That wastes time, y'all. So make sure, I know you're going to hate to do it. I know you may not want to do it. I know you may be too tired to do it. Even if you do 5 minutes of it, you'll be that much happier when you wake up in the morning instead of feeling anxious, scratching your head like, oh man, another day went by where I let the hours pass by, I let the day pass by, I let time pass by, where I didn't work on my dream, I didn't work on my goal, I didn't work on that project. You don't want to do that, okay? It's going to build anxiety. It's going to create anxiety. It's going to make you angry. You're not going to be able to be around other people and be confident, especially if you told them that this is something that you wanted to do. So I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I know sometimes people may not even want to see you do it. But what we have to do is we can't focus on all that negativity. Especially we can't focus on people not wanting us to accomplish our dream. Because if we focus on people not wanting us to, oh man, they don't want me to make it. If we focus on that, that's what we're going to attract. We can't focus on who doesn't want us to make it. We have to be too busy focused on making it. Okay? For the longest time, I was focused on what people wanted from me. Now I'm focused on what I want from me. I'm done focusing on what other people want from me, because that's what got me in the predictable situation that I don't want. Okay, that's what got me in the situation that I'm not interested in. All right, by focus. Oh man, they don't want me to be great. Oh man, they don't want me to be successful. Scratch all that. I want me to be great. I want me to be successful. Those are my new focuses. Okay, forget what they want. It's what I want. Forget what they think. It's what I think. There's no power outside of myself, okay? And I'm going to keep manifesting that idea. I'm going to keep affirming that idea until it manifests. There's no power outside of myself, and I'm going to throw a couple I am strongs in there, and that's going to help me become mentally fit, mentally tough. So that way, when I don't feel like doing something, I could get back up in the game. I could force myself to do it. I can get it done. I could keep myself disciplined, because I'm telling you, motivation, you could be motivated all you want. I saw a video of this young dude from down south. He had dreads, looked like he was 18, 19, but he was saying some powerful stuff. That's why I always say I can learn from anybody. I don't care about age. It's the spirit of the individual. But anyway, the dude was saying, he said motivation to get you far, but he said discipline is when you don't feel like doing something and you do it anyway. So when you're disciplined, this is something that I already knew, but it's always good to have a refresher. When I was like, that's something that I forgot. I remember that. I'm like, I'm glad I heard that. I needed to hear that. But when you're disciplined, you are going to get somewhere because you're getting things done. Okay, getting things done and getting it done the right way is a sure way to be successful. That's a sure way to make your dream manifest. That's a sure way to make sure that you end up with a life that you love and to keep you out of poverty. All right. When you make the sacrifice to not be in poverty, you're not going to be in poverty. When you sacrifice your time, your energy, your money to invest in yourself. Okay. When you sacrifice to invest in yourself and to use your time wisely and to hold back on doing things that you love to do. All right. And when you hold back on doing things that you love to do and do things that you hate, or do things that aren't as fun, you're setting yourself up to have a really good life, because the more you do that, the easier it's going to get. You're going to be like, I'd rather work. I'd rather put in more time and effort on my goal. I'm almost there. Let me stay focused and continue to put in time and effort on my dreams. Every little bit counts. Even if you procrastinate but you're still pushing yourself, you're going to have that in your mind, and it's going to be like, yo, I still got to do this. Even the procrastinator that wants to succeed can still succeed greater than a person that doesn't do anything. I'd rather be a procrastinator and work on my stuff scatteredly throughout the year and still get more done than somebody that doesn't do anything. If like you could, well, it doesn't matter. They call that reducing it to the ridiculous. I'd rather do a little as much as I feel comfortable doing, and get things done that way. Maybe even if it's at a turtle speed, rather than to not do anything and not get anything done and not have anything accomplished. Okay, but it's always better to do what you hate, so that way you will be led to a life that you love. So keep making the sacrifice so that you do not remain in poverty. Okay, being average, that's going to keep you in poverty. Letting days go by without working on your goals, that's going to keep you in poverty. Not believing in yourself and thinking that you could follow that dream and you could achieve that goal, that's going to keep you in poverty. Those are all the things that are going to keep you in poverty. Being trapped with old mindsets, thinking that you don't deserve it, thinking that you're not worthy of it, thinking that you'll never get it because of color, or because of where you're from, or because of how much money you grew up having. None of those things matter when it comes to you choosing to be successful. If you choose to be successful, you could be successful no matter what. All you have to do is keep making choices that go along with you being successful, that go along with that picture of that success in your mind, that go along with that manifestation, that go along with that vision. Keep making choices that go along with you and the life that you want, and you're going to be golden. Don't make choices that don't go along with the life that you want, because if not, it's going to be piss poor for you. Other people's lives are going to go down the drain, and your life is going to go down the drain right with them. And you don't want to be looking back 5, 10 years down the road saying only if I, or I wish I didn't. That's not what you want for yourself. That's not what I want for you. That's not what anybody wants for you, especially God. So give it your all. Make sure that you stay focused. Make sure that you make the sacrifice. Make sure that you take time and energy and you put it towards the things that you love so that you can have a life that you love instead of a life that you hate, so that you could be great. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash the share button, and do me a favor. It would really help me out if you guys smash the subscribe button, because it'll help my videos get out there and it'll help keep me in the algorithm. When you hit the like button, it does that also. So thank you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Druuill out.